The information provided here is not legal advice and does not purport to be a substitute for advice of counsel on any specific matter. For legal advice, you should always consult with an attorney concerning your specific situation.
Hey guys, I'm Angela. Welcome to another video of Associate Tribe. A very important question to ask yourself before taking a deposition is, why am I doing this? And not specifically why am I a lawyer litigating someone else's disputes, but why am I taking this deposition that was assigned to me? What am I trying to figure out? What am I trying to accomplish? What am I trying to get from this? And so stick around and we're going to run through the reasons why you might be taking this particular deposition. Now, one reason you may want to have a deposition of this particular person is to discover information. And if that sounds very commonsensical, it's because it is. That's probably the most universal reason that you would take a deposition, is to find out who this person is, what they know, how they're connected to the company, how they're connected to the event, what they know about the dispute, anything and everything that you can find out from them. And taking a deposition is a great way to find out this kind of information because, one, you're not limited to a certain number of questions like you are in written discovery, and two, you're not limited to just the words on a page like you are in written discovery. You get to have a conversation with another human being. You get to have Q&A, you get to ask follow-up questions, you get to go down different paths, you get to have elaboration on your questions and all of those good things. And so it's a really, really useful tool to find out additional information about the case. And then you can use that information to find out who else you should be deposing or who else you should be asking for documents from the company in the course of discovery. A second reason you may want to take a deposition of this particular individual is to commit the individual or the entity, if it's a corporate representative, to a particular set of facts. And this is very useful and very helpful because when it comes time for this witness to testify live at trial, you will have a written deposition of their answers to certain questions. And so you can use that deposition in preparing your cross-examination, and the witness will have basically two choices. Either one, they can give the same testimony they gave in the deposition, which you will already be prepared for, or B, they can change their deposition testimony, and then you can impeach them with the deposition during their live testimony at trial. The third reason you may want to take a deposition of somebody is to secure testimony. And that sounds very closely related to the second reason, which is to commit a witness to a particular set of facts, but it's a little bit more basic than that even. It's just to get their testimony at all. Because some witnesses, depending on their location, depending on the location of the trial, will not be required to show up and give live testimony. A deposition may be the only way that you're going to get this witness's verbal answers to questions. And so just getting their testimony at all might be the reason you want to take their deposition. A fourth reason you may want to take a deposition is for evidentiary reasons. And this is the most boring reason to take a deposition, but sometimes it's necessary. And that means that sometimes you'll need this witness's personal knowledge to authenticate a document, or you will need to be able to set the necessary evidentiary predicate based on their personal knowledge to get an exhibit into evidence at all. And a fifth reason you might be wanting to take the deposition of this particular individual is to send a message. And this is very high-level strategy, very fun stuff. The message you might want to be sending is that this is not a good witness for you. So even though the witness might have a lot of great information for the other side, they'll be depending on the witness quite a bit, the message you might be sending through a deposition is, hey, this witness comes across as disingenuous, they come across as overly combative, they don't answer the question, they're giving a lot of extra information that's hurting your case, and so you might be signaling to the other side that this witness is not nearly as strong as you think he or she is. Another message you might be trying to send to opposing counsel or the opposing party is that their overall case is weak and they really should consider settling or dropping claims or causes of action. So for example, if a witness is their star witness and they're not giving any good information to prove up the causes of action or prove up the defenses, or they're an overall very weak witness that won't testify well at trial, a message you might be trying to send is, hey, really reconsider these claims, reconsider these defenses, reconsider settlement, because you do not have a strong case here. That's it. I hope this was helpful. As always, please leave comments, questions, and war stories in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video.